music soft and sweet, I met a dusky maiden one day. With her naughty glance and calming moon made me want to linger and play. Naughty little eyes that climb the hypnotize, that dance us tell right from the start. Deep within them lies
We went to San Francisco's Golden Gate Park to meet with Peter Sinton, president of the San Francisco Beekeepers Association. After donning the appropriate protective gear, we were ready to get up close and personal with our fuzzy little neighbors. Peter has kept bees for 8 years, and he gave us the scoop on what it takes to get into the beekeeping game.
Beekeeping is a great pastime and hobby because, one, it pays for itself unlike most hobbies, and it's not that expensive to get into. It's anywhere from $200 to $1,000 depending on how much equipment you get. To house bees you need at least a box, a wooden box with some frames in it. The queen typically needs space in like 2 boxes because she'll lay 2,000 eggs a day. The population will grow to 40 to 60,000 bees. So you need 2 boxes just to house the queen and the brood. Below the box you need a landing board where the bees can come in and go out. And then there's a device, it's a metal screen, and this is called the queen excluder. And the spaces between here, a worker bee is small enough to fit through. A queen can't. So what you do is you put this on top of the brood chamber, whether it's 1 or 2 boxes. You put additional box on top of here. So the worker bees can come up and put their nectar in the honey super, and you can have a stack of 1 to 5, whatever, and they will fill that with honey. But the queen can't go up and lay eggs in there because when you extract honey, you don't want brood or eggs and stuff in the frames. And then you need a top cover. So that's about it. And frames with foundation cost about $1.50 each, and the box is about $10, so that's about, say, $30 per box with foundation. You need at least 4 of those per hive, so that's about $120. Add another $20 for the top cover and the bottom board, so maybe $150 per hive for equipment. Then you need a smoker, you need a hive tool, you need a veil, you need gloves, you need a few other things. This is late spring. This is perfect swarming weather, except for the weather. We're in fog in San Francisco. Cold weather, bees don't like it and they don't swarm. But what happens in spring, the queen, there's 1 queen per hive, or per stack of boxes, there's 1 queen. She will lay up to 2,000 eggs a day. The worker bees, which are 90% of the 95% of the population, are bringing in nectar and pollen to feed those larvae as they grow up. And the hive gets really crowded unless you add boxes or provide new space. So the old queen will leave with half the population, searching for a new home. That's the way they propagate the species. And have you ever seen a swarm of bees? It's a little alarming, especially if you're here. The bees come pouring out of the entry of the hive, and they form this sort of cloud of bees. And they usually only go like 50 or 100 yards, and they alight on a branch of a tree, or hopefully it's low so we can collect them in a new box. or if they're high, but you can see they all interlock their legs and hang in a great big ball from anything from a tree branch to a fire hydrant. And typically they send out scouts looking for a more permanent home, like a hole in an attic or a hollow of a tree.
Or in, say, someone's chimney.
Someone's chimney. That can happen. It's not the wisest choice for bees to go into a chimney.
So what is your favorite thing about bees? Like
oh,
is there something in particular that attracted you?
Actually, I like honey okay. I think I prefer they made marmalade, but they don't. So my favorite thing is just watching the bees. It's incredible the amount of inherent intelligence they have as a hive, all the things they do. You know, the bees have various tasks. And the worker bees, when they first hatch out, they feed the larva. They also clean the hive. They also feed the queen. The queen lays her weight in eggs every day. So she is fed a great deal to keep her laying. The bees then they produce wax in the first week they come out. They build these incredible wax combs. Then they become guard bees, and they guard the entrance from bees from other hives or mice or whatever. And finally, the last 3 weeks of their life, they're field bees, and they go out gathering nectar and pollen. And they bring in excess amounts of nectar. Each hive will go through about 100 pounds of honey that they consume per year to feed the larvae, the queen, and maintain themselves. And often they'll produce like an extra 100 pounds of honey. Yeah, the way they make a queen is all worker bees, when they emerge from the egg and are the first 3 days that they're larvae, they are fed a secretion called royal jelly, which comes from the gland of young worker bees. And if they feed that same worker bee royal jelly for 6 days instead of 3 days, it'll turn her into a queen. And they're distinctive queen cells, which look sort of like peanuts hanging down from the side of a frame, which identify them as queen cells. Because the queen is bigger, she won't fit in a regular cell.
Oh yeah.
Want to see the queen? Where's she?
Oh yeah, I can totally see her.
I want to put her back pretty soon. See her here?
It's cold. Thank you so much for your time. This has been a lot of fun and just really beautiful. You've got a beautiful set of hives out here.
Well, thank you so much, and it's been fun chatting with you about one of my favorite subjects.
For all the info you need to take up beekeeping in your home or garden, check out the resources page at sfb.org. Tune in next time for how to show bees some love, bees in the news, and a sweet recipe.